you go back over there.
Oh,
Currently.
sorry.
You're like your situation currently is that we technically left you in is very different than you would expect.
Uh-huh. Okay, I got that ready, so you can start if you want to.
All right. Last session, you guys had made it to the city of Wax. Why do I hear an echo?
No, no.
Oh, ignore that. Oh, but when you got to the Sea of Wax, you kind of signed in seeing flesh golems outside. Had seeing a lot of golems. And when you entered the city, you saw completely openly slavery. He 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 ended up strong arming a guy into who well yeah heavily strong arming a guy into giving up his tower for free. He he and then went shopping and drew cards from the deck of many things. And, hmm,
Yeah,
so,
that's pretty much it.
yeah. We'll start with before we get back to the rest of the group here. Why did you pause it again?
It was an accident.
We'll start with his Kayam, who completely got left in the extra dimensional demi-plane tower that you guys now own.
Oh, this is interesting.
You completely he kind of saw the party strong arm the hell out of a guy into buying this tower. Well, into giving them the tower for free. Well, you saw Icarus and Grin strong arm the hell out of guy for it.
Yeah.
Blackmail and Fey contract was included in this. Yes.
Oh, very impressive of them to get tower.
Yeah. And everyone kind of left you in there.
It's probably not on purpose.
The door to get out is still there, considering they didn't lock it behind them.
Now that's really stupid.
Yeah, I was like, I had to think about that. I was like, did they lock it? They didn't.
Alright. Then Yashnar is going to go out of door to look for friends.
Oh, go ahead. Head on. Then yeah, you can definitely probably meet. I'm gonna say you probably getting out around the time that chaos started to go down over here, where they these two motherfuckers start drawing for the deck of many things. So by the time you would get over there, everything seems normal. Doesn't seem like anything really happened. You and you do see the depressed Grung is back, and he seems a bit happier with his girlfriend, and as well.
It is nice.
Oh, hey there, Yashna.
Aizen, how are you, friend?
We have new friends.
New
Yeah.
friend? Oh, who are they?
Grung
Yeah.
guy.
Hi.
Is that not same Grung we've met before?
Yeah, but now he's kinda ours.
Well, it is nice to have you on team.
You know about him. Literally bought him. He was a slave.
At
Well,
least we
just-
got it.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I was about to say at least we got his bag, but I don't think I would actually realize that we got his bag, so I didn't finish that sentence.
Yeah. So we got. I don't know if he'll actually be useful to us, but we have him now.
He has a girlfriend too.
Oh, that is lovely.
I made him deal. Sorry. Don't want to cut you off, but I made him deal. He would never feel lonely if he stays with us.
That is true.
Hopefully, I don't feel lonely at least. Oh no, I'm pretty sure you can still feel lonely with other people around.
No, I don't think so.
You certainly won't feel lonely in this group. We are all friends. I would say even family.
Eisen just takes a step back on that. Yeah, friends.
Matter.
We can leave it at friends.
Oh, you know you're the family.
No.
Yes. Whether you like it or not.
Icarus Grin, do you agree with that?
Sorry, not quite sure what you mean. Bit distracted.
Do you consider yourselves families here? Just
no.
pointing at everyone.
Um, Considering the large amount of dragon meat that Yuno has been eating, no.
It tastes good.
You know all of that's gonna go straight to your thighs, right?
Well, thick thighs save lives. Mm.
Yeah,
I'll
you
save
would
your
say
life
something
once.
stupid like that.
I might save your life once.
I believe we were going to check out this house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't have fucking stairs.
Who needs stairs? Where we're going, we don't need stairs.
We don't need them. We'll
Okay.
just defy physics. No, put the stairs before you start loading us onto a map again. That'll take forever.
Forever. Pause this game so we can't run away.
I forget what I'm doing.
The how? Did you even add the fucking map to the list up here?
Ah, it's right there.
And to address something that I did say at the end, and because I remember saying this, as soon as you look around on Icarus, the feeling that something was watching you was completely gone.
Hmm. You gonna look these stairs any day soon?
I gotta find them first, wherever the fuck they
The
is.
the fucking building, the
Shit.
skyscraper looking one.
Yeah.
Oh. So
You can,
just add another one to the next map?
yep.
Okay. So hopefully that works. And hopefully you can use them.
Stairway leads to nowhere.
It worked for me.
Are you sure you enabled that map?
I don't know. I mean, it worked for me. I'm on it right now.
Yeah, but I can see all the maps. I don't even see your name.
If they don't work, just try resetting them.
I'm gonna try refreshing just in case. It's myself.
He does have the game pulse. I don't know if that affects you though.
No.
Also,
it's,
aren't you still broken from using stairs altogether?
when I click on characters,
Oh.
I can use stairs freely otherwise. I don't know why it doesn't let me use it when I use characters. And funny thing is, when I first started it, it did work. When we first got this fucking map, it just stopped after.
So is it not working?
And it's working for me now, especially since it actually appeared on the list. Does it work for the rest of you? Is the question. Yep. There we go. They're all funny then. I just got to spot myself.
I already did.
Oh. Well, I got to spot my other stuff in. Because I did draw. Actually, I forgot to say that. Yashnar, you do notice a different other person, him with black hair, kind of there as well. Actually, everyone kind of notices him because he was definitely not there. I would say Yashnar appeared right around the time that I then just drew the night card. So everyone just sees this man materialize from a card.
That's who that
Yeah.
is.
Huh.
Yes.
I'm sitting here so confused. 'Cause I don't remember this random person that's standing next to us.
You're just like, who the hell is that one? Is this a fucking enemy?
No. He does like the Resident Evil 4 welcome.
What are you buying?
You You want to look at the house? It's for sale.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what we're here for.
Okay, you can't be too sure. This town is full of fucking thieves.
You load the map.
I forgot to activate.
Oh. Yeah, I got you.
There you go.
Dang, I didn't make it to the map.
Oh, that sucks.
The game's just been paused.
That's what-
Can you teleport me?
Yeah. Well, he didn't mean his character. He meant himself.
I was doing the grung.
I don't know. It actually still has you stuck over there.
Huh.
Well,
Does it have you on the previous map still?
I'm gonna just try refreshing.
All right.
I'll see you guys in about an hour.
You sure not 2 hours?
Not that bad.
You sure it's not 2 hours?
Maybe.
I should name this episode Technical Difficulties.
Yes, you should.
No, you should not.
Yeah, we're here about the house.
Well, why don't you come on in?
I've made it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Huh?
The health that I lost and the spell slots that I lost in the
Yes, you get all those back.
I get all okay.
Because he did. Yeah, that goes the same for you too, Jake. Because I'm pretty sure you did use at least a few spells when the avatar
pretty-
death spawned.
Pretty sure I manually put them back.
Oh, right.
Game's still paused.
It is heavy on that pause today.
I didn't even do it that time.
Wait, so are we all fully restored or just those two?
You should be fully restored. There was a long rest, which
Alright.
yes, since it did
Out
take a
of
while
his
for them to get there.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Oh, there's a lot of you. Shit. Well, anyway, we have 3 housekeepers. There is 2 master bedrooms and 2 servants' quarters. We have a fully functioning library, a master dining hall, and a kids' table.
So a table for you now.
I'll be in the library.
Immediately, Icarus wasted no time.
There's also an open bar.
This place seems more built like an inn than a fucking house.
No, the previous owners of the mansion, before I got it. I mean, it was originally an inn, but then they kind of kicked everybody out and made it their house, so technically it is a mansion now. So if you buy it, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it.
I'm hearing is profit opportunity if we actually bought it.
I mean, it does come with 3 housekeepers. There is a sprite. I forget her name. There is a metal man. I think his name is Timothy. And then there's a satyr that's a butler. His name is Jonald.
Donald, Timothy, and unknown.
Those are your 3 housekeepers if you decide to buy the mansion.
And exactly how much for all of it?
How much you got?
That was not the question.
Okay, how about this? Tell me how much you would be willing to pay for this house, and then I will come to another estimate.
Hmm. Well, how much do we all have?
Oh no.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I was asking the rest of the group. My apologies, sir.
We have a bit.
Yeah, we have a decent bit.
Hmm. How much is decent bit though?
But he said that he bought it from some people, right?
No, he said he obtained it from some people.
Did you even buy this place?
Yes.
How much did you pay for it?
Well, it was kinda given to me because of the previous owner's death.
Do you have anything to do with previous owner's death?
No.
I was about to say somebody better insight that
No
shit.
words had to be exchanged for that.
That man was way too fucking sus with that. Hudson is already reaching for her to blade on his waist just in case.
Really? Yeah, sure. I didn't even roll the deception check yet.
Oh, so you're just confirming it's a fucking lie. You could
No,
have done a private roll.
it really isn't, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing yet. Does this work?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Fuck, he is not entirely telling the truth.
How did you obtain this house?
The previous owner gave it to me.
Willingly?
Yes.
So what I'm hearing is he probably gave it to you willingly after his corpse was dead by your hands.
No, that is not entirely the truth.
Are you sure?
Oh, he gave a bardic on that too.
I am pretty sure that I did not kill them. They did die. Though.
Do you know who did kill them?
No.
Are you at all involved with their death?
No?
Well, so much for the good luck streak. I think we can trust them.
Anyway, how about um we do a deal on house that is
Hold
five.
on. Hold on. Kyle, just look at your second level spell slots real quick. You have a ace up your sleeve in this conversation.
I mean, yeah, I do, but I didn't
Fair
want
enough.
to go to that like immediately because you never know when you're gonna need a second level spell slot.
True, true. All right. Anyways, yeah, let's get a tour. Icarus, you good in there? He just Eisen just peeks his head into the light air.
Yes, a couple interesting books. Just, scouting.
Mm-mm.
We're talking business now.
Eisen just like makes. Eisen just like says it subtly, just like make sure to stuff as many of those books as you want into your bag.
Pretty sure I've already taken a few.
Just, ain't no one paying attention over there to him right now. He's
I mean,
just
just in case we don't buy the place, I might take a few of the books.
yeah, fair enough. So how much were you saying about money wise?
Well, how about for you lovely people, I give it to you for a low price of 6,000 gold pieces.
Do you take Electrum?
No, who the fuck takes Electrum anymore? Sorry.
Hmm. All right, 6,000. How much do we all have?
Looks like we all have more than 6,000.
We have much more than that, especially if we cut into party fund.
True. True indeed.
He definitely decreased the price because reasons.
Because we interrogated him too heavy.
Did you like the library, sir?
Oh yes, it was quite fascinating.
Well, I'm just gonna be over here. Hopefully, y'all come to an agreement soon.
Yeah, hopefully. So, Grin, we're totally in agreement that he killed that guy, right?
Oh yes, 100%. If not directly, then he hired someone to.
Hmm. I do not know. I don't think he killed the guy.
He
You said
definitely killed that
you
guy.
said that was a pixie.
It's a sprite.
Which is
Um,
pretty
s-
much Pixie.
Sprite, did he kill the person?
Hold on a second.
Go on, you don't have to lie to me, friend.
Yeah, I can't do it. I was trying to make a super high pitched voice, but I just can't fucking do it. Anyway,
You can, you just don't want to.
And if you don't want to, you don't have to. You do not feel pressured by us.
Do it. Nah.
No, he
no,
doesn't know.
You just
he's
gotta do
just,
your Morty voice, man.
I can do Rick better. Anyway, it's just gonna be a super deep sounding female.
That's fine.
Um, I'm sorry. I'm not at the liberty to discuss that with people unless they buy the property.
So what you're telling me is you're an asshole.
No, he scares me, and I don't want to die.
But if he
So
scares you, we could protect you from him.
you've said enough. I think I get the gist of it.
Yeah, not telling us definitely tells us more.
Yes, and if he feels like he will die if he tells us,
Okay, how about we all pay a portion and then we take a portion out of the party funds?
Sounds like a good idea.
I mean, we could just pay it all through party fund.
Yeah, but some people don't need to have that much money on them.
Not wrong.
Hmm.
Looks
Man.
over at you know. How much money did you spend today, anyways?
I don't know. A lot. Hey, um, Greg dude. I forget your name.
But you never asked.
Oh, what's your name?
It's Rick.
Oh, really? I gave him a name that I googled off of the Grung name generator. But I'll change it. Oh, that's not how you spell Rick. There you go. Oh, well, Rick, how much were you?
Well, I'm pretty sure you paid like 1,200 for me.
There you go.
Isaac just like looks over at Icarus and grin and just goes, "You guys let him spend 1,200 on that grung?"
That was kind of out of our control. Also, it's his money. Let him do what he wants with it, you know.
I mean, you told me to buy the hot elf lady, but then everyone died, so he was the only one left.
Right. Um, I'm not exactly convinced that we should buy this place to begin with.
Why? It looks nice.
I mean, we have a
Yes.
whole dimensional plane as a
It
base.
looks murderous.
Just because there's a little blood on the carpet there doesn't mean it's murderous.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
sure that's
fine.
actually a carpet and not a mimic?
I don't know. Why don't somebody investigate the king carpet?
You do it
While
with
we're
all your natural ones you had.
While we're on the subject of investigating, I want to check the area for arcana magic shit.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, you have permanent advantage on that shit. I forgot. There's no failing that shit for you.
One second.
You don't have to go into super details. You can give me like minimum details.
I know.
Since I'm just generally checking around, looking at things and the yeah. Yashna, have you sensed anything?
Oh yeah, so I rolled a 12 on investigation. So did I sense anything?
I meant with your powers.
Oh,
You,
divine
you
sense.
yes.
Business choice, sexual. All right, sure. Let's use divine sense. Undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. No type of any. Alright, so do I sense any celestial fiend or undead?
No.
It
Actually,
appears I do not sense anything.
And do I detect any magic?
I'm getting there in a second. Still need to think.
Okay, I'm still studying stuff, looking around. Grin, what do you propose?
Sorry, what?
Yes, what do you propose, things? Any ideas?
Um, well, I mean, if we're talking about the idea of buying this place, I mean, it's a decent space. We still have to test if the tower can be opened on any door.
I would say you do what?
I was about to say Austin fucked up. You do sense something from the divine sense, actually. Go ahead, Austin.
Yeah.
Go
No. I'm
Go ahead.
finishing Jacob's first.
Yes, go ahead.
You sense like two things in this house that are remotely magic. You can't quite tell what they are besides the things on your person, but there are two things in this house that are remotely magic.
Are they living?
No.
Okay.
And you do sense a fiend in the area.
A fiend in the area.
It definitely is within 60 feet of you. But
Ding.
Hmm.
What did homie look like? The guy trying to sell the place.
oh, he. Damn, I wish these things would load with pictures so I could get a better fucking.
I mean, it's up to your description.
He basically looks like a warforged, but with a lot of sharp metal pieces on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So we buy the house?
Oh, he would actually know the location of the fiend.
Mother. Why do you have to fucking say things?
His divine sense is awesome. And you're trying to sell us a fucking haunted mansion?
Oh, John
Alright.
Imagine.
So I would know where
Okay. I will send you a DM. And you better fucking actually look at it. Because
It's
sometimes
just
you
Okay.
don't.
fucking Strahd
will.
sleeping in the
I will.
basement.
actually look.
Just Straw just sleeping under or just like knocks on the fucking ground. Keep it down up there.
In the coffins of Vecna, fucking Strahd and some other thing just sitting in the basement.
You got the you got
I
the
got the
coffin of
fucking
Beck.
elder brain chilling down there, bro.
You got a fucking
We're
elder brain
fucked.
down there. You got a fucking Vecna sleeping down there. You got Straw sleeping down there. You got a fucking Tarrasque sleeping that they're laying down on top of.
And all of a sudden, I just have a bad feeling from the basement.
Just something's wrong down there. Just takes a quick peek. Okay, we're not buying this house. We're leaving this down.
The basement is just the tower from the last campaign.
No, the basement houses your fucking characters. There's now half their fucking spirit down there.
I was thinking more of a false Hydra scenario.
It's just
What's in
Bargain
the
Ben.
basement? What's in the basement? Nothing's in the basement. I don't remember going to the basement.
There's a basement?
We
Oh,
have a
let me go
fucking
check on
basement?
that. Comes back, completes the loop, and starts it again. Yes, Ben's in the basement sniffing angel dust.
Actually, I did not notice there is a fucking little panel out here. There
That
might
was
actually
the
be a basement.
first that was the first thing I saw when we loaded onto this map.
Look, we can answer that riddle later. Our characters wouldn't know about it just yet.
I've been eyeballing the shit the whole time.
That's for the plot, man.
This
That's
is
where
all
we hold.
Austin's part, so
It's where we hold the prisoners.
we get our fucking own dungeon.
Yes.
Wait, what? Wait. Was Bargain Ben a god or was he a fiend? I don't remember.
He was a god.
Okay.
He
was
was the god of bargaining.
Just gotta make sure.
Fact check. He's right there, dude. That's him.
Yeah. Bargain. He's re-achieved his godhood. He's just chilling in a new realm now.
He
No,
achieved
he's a
godhood
butler.
just to become a butler.
Correction. He's Butler Ben now.
So I gotta change his name from Jonald.
What? Now we got a third fucking multiversal character then?
I don't know.
We got Ben, we got fucking Cyrus, and we got fucking Dave.
Who's
Who's
Cyrus?
My mind was
Warrior.
fucking this guy who always appears every time somebody draws the night card. Every time we've drawn it, it's been this character that we've used so far.
That is the best way I can describe it. There you
So
go.
he's just a permanent extra dimensional being that is only allowed to be a level 4 fighter.
Yes.
Well, yeah, he's allowed
A
to level up.
cavalier, not even a fighter.
No, I wouldn't.
Shoot, what is a cavalier?
They're the ones that can ride mounts and stuff. It is a fighter subclass. So you're not even wrong.
Admittedly, Yuno does smell like Fiend, but I feel that it's likely due to him doing unsavory activity with Fiend, if I had to guess. As for whether we should confront the person trying to sell us the house, I what do you all think?
I like it.
We could just, buy it and flip it, right? If we
Yes,
don't
that
like
is most likely the most peaceful option. I do agree.
I just know we're gonna have to fight for it.
I mean, we've learned nothing is free in this world,
Well, we should at
except for
least
that
get a
tower.
hefty discount. Yes, the tower.
Hmm.
Yeah, the tower that you guys practically stole.
I'm going to
Sorry?
go talk to him. Excuse me, sir. Did you kill? Do well. Obviously, we already asked it.
That's not even the right guy.
Okay, that's not the right guy. I don't know which guy it is. I'm
He's
gonna be honest.
down here at the
The
bottom.
big metal
He's
man.
waiting. He's waiting for you to finish discussing and call him back over.
I don't see
But
anything there.
Neither do I.
Oh, he's there. He
just
turned
start
invisible.
talking.
What? You don't see this guy right here?
Damn.
Oh, he's Zone of Truth did this time. Yeah, he's in it.
He's there.
How
Oh.
are you involved with the murder of this owner of this house? Past owner.
Does he have to answer truthfully if he's saved?
No, he does not.
Ha! The
All right.
name!
Team, we are not buying this house.
He didn't answer your question yet. I was just asking a fucking question.
Ha!
Just like I just like imagine Yashdar just has a sixth sense when somebody saves against the Zone of Truth. Just like, you aren't going to tell me the truth now. Nope.
But yeah, I have decided we are not buying house. It is likely gotten through immoral means.
So, one of your friends walked down the hallway, then turned around and came back. Didn't really say anything to me.
It can't lie, but also doesn't have to tell the truth. Yeah.
Did you decide to buy the house?
In this economy? Nah.
If you think about it, you could turn it back into the hotel it once was.
How do you feel about telling us what's in the basement?
What basement?
It has a basement, correct?
Um, no?
Oh, must be my mistake. I just assumed because it was a mansion, it probably had a basement.
Uh, no, I don't think so. Anyway, are you buying it? Or no?
I mean, we definitely could.
I mean, I give you discounted price.
If we buy it, you'll fuck off?
Well, yeah, that's what I was gonna do anyway.
What's up with this guy?
Oh, Timothy?
Yeah, what's his deal?
He's a construct that was here when I inherited the place.
Yeah, we're not buying.
So, so, I mean, he pretty much does whatever you want him to do.
And when you say inherited, did. What do you mean?
I mean, when he died, the property became mine because of the previous owner's will and testament.
Hmm. Okay. Well, what do you guys think?
Mm, I mean, hmm, I don't see many problems with the place. Hmm, mm, What do you guys
Wow, that
think?
was a really uncomfortable silence. I take it you guys don't want to buy the house.
I think it's a nice house. Has good library. It has servants.
I mean, I don't exactly care for the house either way.
It also has a lot of beds and a lot of alcohol. He walks over to the, just grabs a barrel and just like obviously stuffs it into his bag of holding. Sir, you can't do that. And then Gus comes back. So we buy in the house.
Mm,
There's a lot of alcohol over there.
I mean, if we want to get the house without really spending money, we could do it the same way we've done before. He looks
Not
at Grid. If we
Now,
really want the house.
w- while that is definitely an option, um, I you said that he was a warforged, right? Or a construct,
Yeah,
the guy that was selling the house.
yeah.
I honestly not too sure if they can feel fear.
You can Google it.
It that's like an in character thing. I
Oh,
Yes, I've heard of this Google device.
Google now
I mean,
canon to the world.
that was out of character, but sure, you can do it if you want to do it. So, okay, this silence is really bad. Do you want house or no house?
Make us a better deal.
You want better deal than 6,000? I gave
Yeah.
you discounted price.
Look, man, you know what's up. We know what's up.
You
Just
murdered the gate in the house. We know it.
cut the
I
shit,
didn't.
man.
I didn't murder nobody.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna step up to him at this point and be like, "Cut the bullshit, motherfucker." He's just gonna stare him the fuck down.
Okay. Hmm. According to Google, Warforged can, in fact, feel fear. Because they're not included in the resilience feature that it has.
Of course they can. They still got emotions. This guy's making decisions on his own. He's got to.
Okay, I guess if I can. Forgot to turn it off of that, but he still failed anyway.
Yep.
Sir, I mean, I was telling the truth. I didn't kill him.
But you probably had a hand in his death.
Um, not entirely.
I wonder what the mayor would have to say about this.
True, true. Look, the mayor, I don't. I know he's open to slavery and stuff, but I don't think he's open to just straight up having a hand in someone's murder and just taking their home over yourself.
Oh. How's 3,000 sound? It's like an 80% discount.
I look at Icarus and grin.
It's good. I feel like it could be better though.
Come on, at this point, I'm losing money. I've been losing money. I
You're
got to make
losing
money
money.
too.
It's hard to feel bad for you if you do not even tell us how you got this house.
I told you it got passed down to me in his will. That wasn't a lie.
Did you forge the will?
No. A person actually read it himself.
I am going to be completely honest, team. I do not think we should get this house.
Look, if you want to go ask the employees, I will tell them they can tell you everything they know.
Hmm. Considering one of your employees seems scared, I don't believe you.
Go talk to the fucking person in the corner over there.
The butler?
Yeah. His name is Bob. Changed it.
Hey Bob, did he have a hand in the other guy's, the guy who murdered this, who owned this place? Did he have a hand in his murder?
And he kind of looks past you, and then pretty obviously he's like, tell them. Well, he doesn't actually say tell them, he just gives a little gesture, and he's like, no, he didn't entirely have a hand in it. I mean, he kind of accidentally did it, if that makes any sense.
Why are
So
you all being so vague about these?
yeah, that's a good question.
It's not intentional. We just can't really talk about it because the person that killed said person said we can't really talk about it and put us all under a contract of sorts.
Is it
So,
a contract or like a magic contract?
Fae, fiend, magic. Which one we going
uh,
working here?
um, it's one of them. He was one of them.
Okay, like I said, I don't think we should get this house.
I can tell you most things, just I can't tell you everything.
Look, we'd be doing you a favor if we took the house off your hands.
Exactly. Why do you think we're fucking trying to sell it?
Yes, we'll take it for free. And then you
But
could get
I
it
mean,
back after we cleanse it.
but I would be losing money.
Well,
Like,
we're just gonna stay
I,
here temporarily.
Yeah. And
so
if we take care of the guy who made your contract, then we can pretty much guarantee you get this house back with no strings attached.
Unless you like strings, then we could attach a few.
Yeah. Well, they might like strings considering they got themselves in this contract.
it wasn't intentional.
Well, is there a loophole in contract?
I don't fucking know.
Do you
Can we-
have a contract?
I don't know. Do they actually have paper versions of contracts,
Do they?
or do they? I don't fucking know. I was
I
asking
mean, if it's
Robert.
a contract, I'd
I
imagine that they could just have a copy of it.
eh, I think it's
I think
sometimes
it's
there's
more of the magic variety.
sometimes they might just have a magical contract, just like an actual magical paper that appears above them after. But I don't think this is one of those cases.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask out of character. Do you need us to get the house for plot?
No, this was just a side thing in case you wanted to make money. You could turn it into an inn, make actual money.
Okay.
You don't have to get it. I'm gonna delete the map if you don't want it anyway.
And on another note, I fucking hate this town.
Oh, does this sound actually that bad?
I mean, we've
Yes.
seen who runs it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you knew
What
that. Valentine is the mayor.
And we have a wanted poster up.
Didn't you change it, Icarus?
Only slightly.
And wasn't
I
only
look
one
I look gorgeous in that poster.
wasn't only one of many probably that are plastered around.
More than likely.
So you buy the house?
Oh, did we just say that out loud in front of all three of these motherfuckers?
I don't care about them.
I mean, we could.
Yeah,
Please.
good.
Mind your business.
Okay, I guess I'll just go to the room over here and let you talk then.
Hold on. One question. Is it the deed to this house that is cursed?
Not exactly.
If
Okay, it's
we buy
definitely
the
the
house, are we then cursed?
No.
Bullshit.
inciting that.
Insight.
No one has 24 hours to live.
Well, with an 11, you think he's kind of telling the truth, but not entirely the truth. because as you found out, he literally can't just say 100% the truth. He has to like beat around the bush for you to figure it the fuck out. With a 22, you basically got the same thing, but with like a little bit extra. You got the fact that he is telling the truth. It's not entirely bad,
Yeah, this guy is
but
Seems like a pyramid scheme.
if
honestly, I'm feeling a bit murderous.
if you buy the house, they might be super happy.
I mean, we don't need to buy the house, and I don't give a fuck about them.
Admittedly, everything about this house seems very suspicious and not in fun way.
So, not want house?
Not want else.
Um, could I
Sounds weird.
interest you in a 95% discount with only 1,000 gold?
No, you cannot.
Yawns
That-
out immediately. No.
It's pretty sketch, but like I said, I'll do free.
Fine. If you want it, I can give it to you for free.
See, was that so hard?
Yes, because I need money.
Yes, don't we all?
Get an actual job. Don't stay in this house then.
Yeah, or fucking go do something else.
Are you gonna fire the help too?
The fuck we gonna fire them for?
No, they come with the house, man. You don't, and get lost.
You're a big enough guy to intimidate people. You could be hired muscle.
I need to get you this fucking deed anyway, so let me.
Yes, none of
get
us want to fucking touch that. Just leave it.
As soon as he brings the deed over, we're just like, put it on the table.
I'm gonna take out my rod of absorption.
Absorb the magical. If there's any magic in that shit, it's about to get absorbed.
You're not
That
gonna
is-
Arcana check it first?
Oh, I'm gonna do that too, but I gotta have my staff to, Arcana check. And, I'm gonna first do a Arcana check without touching it, just to see how it is.
God damn it, 25.
Oh, so close.
That would have been fucking terrifying seeing it at 20.
Well, with a 25, there is some magic coming off the contract that the deed is on.
Magic.
Hey. It feels
Yes, me and you are thinking the same exact way.
it feels like it's a combination of like fiend magic, but also kind of fairy magic, like it's a dark fairy or something.
Yeah.
Everything okay, Icarus?
Not really. It's pretty much as we expected.
Like he really wants you to take this house off of his hands. You get all that from the paper.
Yes, but as a fae myself, um, contracts are a very big part of shit you do not mess with when it comes to fae.
Yes, you could just leave that on the table.
I already did.
Okay, you're dismissed.
Just,
Okay.
Eisen just points to the door for him. Go.
Hold on.
Go,
Can
you're
I say
free.
bye to Timothy?
I guess.
He whispers. They whisper to each other,
Why did we let him do
and
that?
then he leaves.
Yeah, I'm perception checking that. I am perception checking the hell out of that. Nice good old 21. I'm listening in as best I
Nothing.
can from over here.
He just says bye because that's his son. That was built
That was the
last
other
year.
option. Oh,
Now he has to leave him in the house because you bought him.
We didn't buy him.
why did he
Also,
make
I'm not-
his own son a servant?
Also, I don't plan on coming back to this house. I just wanted him to relinquish it.
All right, all three of you, you can go wherever you want. Do whatever you want with this house.
huh?
No, no, no. Why don't you suggest one of them to sign it, and we could see what happens.
True.
That's evil.
For curiosity, I want to know what the fuck this man was planning.
God, you might
Actually,
like a certain someone I know.
I'm just gonna go
Well,
over and just read it what on the contract. I'm not going. I'm not going to touch
your
anything.
eyes. I'm gonna need everything saved real quick. You're gonna go blind if you fail.
I would just
No.
read what is on the contract.
It's just like the deed to the house. Because that's the side that he placed it on. It's just the deed to the house. It just needs a signature.
A mage
so we-
hand flipping it over. You bitch. She's like, anything on the backside?
On the back is where Icarus and any other magic user really that actually knows what the fuck they're doing with magic. So Yashnar probably can't see it, but Icarus definitely can. It's like
Yashnar can use magic.
I know, but like he
No, I
probably
know.
he's a
Full
half
caster does-
caster.
Me and Yashnar being the half casters here, but I'm a intelligent half caster.
I still don't think you would be able to see it.
Fair enough.
I think the bard, on the other hand, might be able to see it. Not that well as Icarus can see it, but Icarus, you will see like the black wispy strains of the dark fairy magic on the back of this contract where you sensed it from.
Does it have any information about it, or just that?
I mean, there is stuff written on it, but I don't think either of you can read it.
What language is it in?
I'm looking at your languages, and neither of you can read it because it's like in a. What's the language of your people?
Your people?
Sorry.
You don't know your own language.
Which one? They're both dragons.
No, the fairies. What is the language of fairies?
Sylvan?
Sylvan.
Yeah, I'm like Sylvan. That's
You-
Sylvan.
Oh,
That's actually the language we both know.
Yeah, that's the one
Okay.
language we
Yeah.
both know.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I didn't really know what languages fairies spoke, but a fairy did it, so it's gonna be in fairy language. But I guess it's Sylvan, so yeah. I guess you both can read it. I'm thinking, okay. It says it's basically a contract that they made with if they kill the owner and let them inherit the house, they can do basically whatever they want with the house for a small price of basically like all the I don't really know yet.
Oh, so essentially they just need the owner dead. But isn't the owner already dead? What's the point of selling the house? I guess get money and kill people?
Pretty
Seems like
much.
a lot of extra steps.
They didn't.
Whoever is, well, actually, I was just like, what to say? Because Eisen cannot read Sylvan.
I guess it's basically if the fairy kills the owner of the house, they get and they obtain house if they ever sell it. I guess the contract would move to the other people.
And they would just kill them and then get the ownership and then sell it and then kill the next person and so forth.
Basically, it's a never-ending chain of killing people. I guess that's what we're going with until I think of something better.
That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Good thing that we never bought the house.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't sign the paper, and I think that's the most important part.
I mean, could we not just burn up the contract?
Probably not.
And
Con-
even if the contract may burn, the magic will not.
So who wants to sell this house?
What about Fairy Girl still here?
Yeah, she's still here.
She could sign contract.
Eisen just uses the mage hand to move it over towards her, slowly. He just like
No,
he look at others, others just see if anyone disagrees.
I guess she's gonna be right there.
I mean, I feel bad, but that's about it.
She backs away and doesn't want to sign it.
Okay, we've done all we can. Let's go.
Wait a
Oh,
minute. I got an idea.
We have
And I,
other pressing issues.
I rarely have ideas, but I got an idea.
You know, if you lay a hand on that little fairy girl, I will be very upset.
Also, don't sign that.
That
fucking paper.
wasn't the idea. Didn't dude say that whatever the fuck his name was over there will do anything we ask him to do?
I am not putting that dude's son on the line here.
Oh, dude,
That's
but
his son?
aren't they the killers? And then they, they'll be the owners, and then they won't have to do anything but kill themselves if they want to own the house, and they don't need to do that. So,
True, but it also seemed like they wanted to get out of this situation somehow.
are you suggesting help them? That's what I'm hearing.
I'm not saying to help them. They got themselves in this fucking situation.
You know what they say, right? Sometimes you have to be the change you want to see in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, if we were to help them, then it would stop them from killing other people.
True.
But alternatively, we could just fucking leave.
True.
We have our own problems.
Yeah. If we help them, we probably could get them to owe us too. Get some locals to actually do scouting for us instead of having to go all over the place.
Or alternatively, we could just keep selling the house and they could just kill the person and then we could sell the house again, but we could sell the house to people we don't like.
True.
I know a certain merchant in another town that would love to buy this house because I told him to, you know? Right, Grin?
Oh, yes. Maybe that gecko fellow, too.
Oh, yes. Who wants to hold on to the paper?
Eisen
Uh,
just still holding it with a mage hand away from him.
I'm looking over at the frog, and then I'm looking over at the newly warrior that I have no fucking idea what's going on with him.
Why don't we put it in the bag of holding for now?
The bag of golden.
Then we
Turn
wouldn't be
into a
able to use
fucking
the
gold
contract.
That
I mean,
is true.
you would still technically could use it.
Oh,
It would
I,
just be
I
made out of
just
gold.
I don't want to put it in my bag of holding, and I don't trust it to go in Yuno's bag of holding.
So you just want to make the contract solid gold.
Maybe we could just put it in a regular bag.
I feel like that would work. As Eisen just has slot mage hands it into his own bag and tightens the absolute hell out of it. Well, actually, he puts it into its own like separate container, and then puts it in his bag, just like so he doesn't have to search through it all and fuck himself over.
The best magical item you could ever get. A haunted house. And it was free.
Yeah.
Alright, what else is on the agenda for today?
I don't know. We go kill the bitch now.
Well,
we
we're
could
in.
do some recon.
Yeah, I was about to say we barely know our way around this town to go ahead and say we're going to kill him.
And could just start shooting shit.
Yeah, but he clearly has home field advantage.
I'm feeling reckless. I mean, what are they gonna do? Kill us? Or just run away and they'll come back?
Mm,
And
fair enough.
Eisen, let me remind you, home field advantage does not stop assassinations.
What time is it? I forgot
It-
my sundial.
Eisen just like goes over to a fucking window. It's about noon, and of course I know assassinations wouldn't stop home field advantage, but they also need to know the fucking layout of the place.
Well, it's still daytime. We might as well make haste. Find out where he is.
Yeah, let's get moving. As Eisen heads towards the door.
I stretch my wings out very, I don't even know adjectives. And then I walk out the door.
Yeah, and I still can't.
Forgot you were a bird.
Oh yeah, he is a bird right now.
It took me a minute to remember I was a bird, so I
Oh,
stretched
yeah.
my wings out.
Oh yeah, Kayam. He's a Aarakocra for the moment.
Ooh,
Also, considering your character would have seen the wanted poster, Kayam, you look like a thug in it. you do not look like a gentle soul. You look like you're someone who would actually beat the shit out of someone.
oh, I'm not sure I like this poster of me, but I'm sure that the artist who drew it is trying their best. Mm.
Where we going now?
Well, it's recon, so we're just looking around.
Yeah.
Okay.
We begin to walk.
Uh,
Hmm.
does not see anything hang in particular. Here with that 10.
Yeah, he's gonna do one of these because you're because you're being stealthy with recon stealthiness.
Yashna, you don't really see anything either. You know, you, you're attempting this stealthy look, and everyone is just looking at you more suspiciously because you stand out more. They're like, what the fuck is he doing? Why is
He's just walking like the little waddle you do when you're like sitting on your feet, but also walking. And he's just peeking around corners. Like, nothing here. I'm gonna keep
Do we need to teach you how to sneak?
Aizen just puts a hand on Yuno's shoulder. He is very disappointed in this stealth attempt and just goes, "That's not stealth. This is." It's just as soon as Yuno just like turned around, has already gone around a corner. And it just got on a goddamn Grin and Aizen, the ultimate assassination duo. Oh here pretty much.
I'm still whispering. I'm like, where did they go? Where did they go?
I admittedly do not know where they went, but I am sure that they are somewhere fine.
Grin, with your perception, and you can see various people going around with their sleighs. I'm pretty much seeing the same thing, anyways. He's he's going from place to place. He's and then you do spot a little bit of a yellow. You spot a familiar looking gecko before he darts around the corner. A good bit away from you guys. Yes.
Was he watching us?
You
Was I able to
do
tell?
not know. You could not tell if he was watching you guys or not.
I'm gonna telepathy to Icarus. We have a familiar reptile watching us.
I'm gonna step away from the view of anybody and I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna become the mayor. And I am going to make myself look like I forget his name. Valentine? Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I'm going to sneak away from the party a little bit and try to, find this lizard. Hopefully he'll spot me before I spot him.
Roll perception.
Dang.
And as you are going around and everything, he has come up and he well actually this is Austin's territory. This was his voice and everything for him. Go ahead.
While he comes up to me and I notice him, I'm gonna relay the message to Grin. What?
I said, who am I voicing? I was doing something.
Martin. Gecko.
I'm gonna let Grin know that I have him in my sights. I'm talking to him now.
Okay, I don't remember what exactly the voice I gave the fucking echo, but
That's okay. You just make up whatever voice you feel like.
sir, may I help you?
Um, I heard word that troublesome venturing party. I forget what Valentine's voice is, but I'm imitating that. That troublesome um adventuring party was around here.
Yeah, I was following them. I don't know what the hell they're doing.
You see what they did to my eye? And I just kind of point.
Yes, it looks really bad. Um, sorry. He
Anyways,
makes.
what are you doing here? I thought you were dead.
Why would you think I was dead? I mean, your right hand man is dead, but that doesn't mean that I'm dead.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
why haven't you came to me sooner?
because you never like me to look you directly in the eyes. You always want me to look at the floor when I'm talking to you, and also you want me to never actually bother you with my presence. Was your exact words you used the last time I ever met you in
Cor-
person.
Correct. Well, what have you been up to just now? Do you have
Well,
any
I was
information?
tailing them. Apparently, they're all here. They have a weird new member. He looks like a weird man. Yeah, that's the best you're gonna get.
Right. What were you tailing them for?
Because they looked like they were doing something suspicious, sir.
Well, yes, you know they attacked me, but what is the plan?
I don't
You
have.
know I can't do anything with the civilians around. They all worship me
I
as the
mean,
mayor.
I that sounds weird. You kinda put on a whole show like last, well, the last time you were here in front of the entire town, and the townspeople know you're kind of a sick, twisted motherfucker. Excuse my language, sir. So,
Remind me again of the show. What exactly did I end up doing?
well, you started your usual auction of selling off some of your slaves. Some of the nobles of this town kind of bought some. You know how they live on that little island that you gave them? And then. What the fuck did you just say? And then, you kinda, threw, in my opinion, what was a really pretty slave woman. You just, like, grabbed her by her hair and just threw her into a fucking piranha tank and let the entire town watch as she got devoured alive.
Oh, right. Huh. Remind me
Also,
again, which one was that?
I don't really remember her name, but
Oh, no, obviously not her name. Just remind me what she looked like.
oh, I mean, she just had like, I think it was brown eyes, and
Okay,
I
don't
think
skip on the
she.
details. If you know
I'm
her eye color, you better know the rest of her details.
I'm trying to remember, sir. And then he,
Understandable. Don't look at me.
I'm sorry.
As this is going on, we would definitely be stealthing up by now. Or would
I think she had black hair. It could have been brown too. It's been a long time. Uh, um, I think you made her. I think she was the one that you chose to be your mate for some reason, and then you just killed her like that.
You know how I am, Martin.
Yes, which is why it's kind of weird to see you out and about and also not worried.
Why would I be worried?
Well, because aren't they coming to kill you?
Martin, why would they come to kill me? You think they could kill me?
I mean, they did cut out your eye, sir.
And what the fuck did they do to you, Martin? With your tail between your legs.
No, it wasn't my tail. They did beat the shit out of me. Although I did play with them at the end there, because I could have easily slipped out of their ropes.
More reason I should have killed you, Martin.
No.
I know your tooth is missing.
It is? How?
I have been keeping an eye on you, Martin.
Oh, you have you?
Alright, what's the rest of the group doing? Wow, I'm just kinda stalling.
But I'm pretty sure Grin would have been moving first, considering things. Eisen would not have known anything about the.
I probably would have been leading Martin like down an alleyway to get out of the way of the people so we could have a private conversation.
Also, sir. Sorry. I do remember the rest of the festival thing. You
Go on.
kinda use part of the sort of big arena on the rich people's island.
And
You kinda made some of your slaves fight monsters with hardly any weaponry, and the townspeople sort of loved it.
yes, of course. What else are slaves for but entertainment and work?
I mean, a lot of things, actually.
Oh, Martin, I didn't know you had a brain. Go on, tell me, what would you use the slaves for?
Do you. You can continue with what you were doing. He's just gonna say some sus shit.
I'm pretty sure
That was a
unless
rhetorical question, Martin.
un, unless Grin told Eisen in the Fallen or something, Eisen's not following behind. And, and
I mean, I
he would
assumed
still be
that when we stealthed earlier, we were together, so.
Yeah.
true. Actually, I would have saw him as well. I forgot our perceptions were not that far apart. Actually, no. Eisen would have relayed, hey, to Yashna, her, you know, so in the he would have relayed to Yashnar and everyone, and after giving Hing fucking Icarus some time to kind of follow him. Grin would probably have arrived before for them, but that Eisen's going from the rooftop still, so he can at least see Grin, and as he's making his way over, and hoping that Yashnar, can actually keep up.
Okay, let's try this. Bam. The best stealth roll ever.
Dear God, that man is loud down the fucking pink alley. Jesus Christ! Yashna has suddenly
I'm
became.
heavy armor, so don't I have to roll that at disadvantage?
I forgot about heavy armor rules.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, I'm wearing medium armor. My bad.
No, you're wearing. Oh yeah, you are wearing chainmail. I forgot you had that. You got the other armor. You are good. I forgot that you got that armor. That armor is good as hell for you.
Yeah, right?
It, yeah, I gotta roll his stealth. I nearly forgot. He might be.
Auto succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, his stuff.
Yeah, those two. Those two are not coming along. I'm pretty sure somebody would have told them wait out here. Not putting them.
I'm a stealthy boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Martian hears the loud thumping footsteps of Yep. And as soon as Eisen gets over to Grin, he's just groaning, just like that man needs a lot more training in stealth.
He's trying to shush his own feet, which makes him even louder. What the? Sir, you might want to get out of here. I think we got company.
Before he even starts moving, Eisen's just going to jump down from above instantly. He to attack him. Well, actually, he'll wait till everyone's closer. Just like he'd wait. Actually, he's gonna wait from a signal from Icarus just before he does anything.
I'll just telepathy with Grin and say, whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm initiating this? Perfect. Um. Hmm. I'm slowly realizing I don't have many single target spells.
Shoot him.
Oh yes, I do have proficiency in gun now. So I will gun. Am I still stealth?
Yeah, you're still stealth.
That did no
And
damage.
So I need to do this. There we go.
Yeah, that hits, and he's just instantly grabbing his. You take a shot at him, and it pierces into his fucking shoulder as he looks up at you.
I'm gonna jump back a little bit. As Martin said, we should probably get out of here as that shot goes off.
I'm going pee.
Martin, are you alright? He didn't hit anything vital, did he?
No, sir. Here, go ahead and get out of here. Here, I'll handle them.
You sure? You don't need some backup?
If things look dire, I'll just slip away. Hey.
Icarus will just kind of take a step into one of the side alleyways out of his line of sight. Kind of like blocking off his exit, if he were to one of his exits, I should say.
Yeah. Rin, you're definitely rolling initiative though right now. And I will say, hey, as the shot As he looks back to make sure Valentine did get away, Eisen's jumping down to slice this motherfucker. God damn. I do gotta remember. I got sneak attack. That is the worst fucking sneak
Minimum
attack I've seen.
damage. You've got minimum damage on both rolls.
I'll probably
know.
use the time to shift back into myself.
Oh,
God
can
damn.
y'all also join in the fight?
Oh yeah. But by the time I would jump down, you guys would be. You are actually stealth, so you could actually sneak up on this motherfucker right now. So
Oh,
you had
great.
that 20 stealth. You know, on the other hand, would not. Oh dear God. Well, that first one hits. Actually, you get advantage on that first one because you did stealth. Damn.
Yay, 14.
They're everywhere. God damn it. Oh yeah, I gotta roll. Big man. This man will be coming in after. So. God damn, you pathetic you slow piece of shit. Martin is starting this combat. And he just looks around at the group in front of him and is just like, fucking hell. Oh, when did you guys catch up? Up here. Here.
You never escaped, darling.
Can we get reasonable about this?
No.
We given you chance to be good when we let you escape first time. You have broken that. You now die.
Fair enough. And he's just gonna. Well, actually, like right here. He's gonna just try and slip away. Of course, both of us will get opportunity. You get opportunity attack with disadvantage. Which
Let's use this one.
that,
Which direction is he trying to slip away to?
he would be trying to. God damn, we all missed that. Hey, considering the alley, he would be trying to go pretty much to the more towards the western end of town, and he would have been heading right towards where you are. Okay. Okay. I have to ask: are you disguised as your Aarakocra self or your normal self?
Probably my Aarakocra self.
So this man is just like, hey, okay, good. That is not one of them, but he's blocking my fucking way. Hey, dear fucking God. I'm glad this is technically disadvantage because that would have hurt.
Hello, friend. I just extend my rapier to him.
Yeah, because he would have tried to back up, so he probably would still get the opportunity attack. Heck, and saw the dust kick up. Oh, but he's still taking 9 fucking damage from that. Fucking hell. Oh. Yuno's turn.
I guess I should roll initiative now.
Yeah. It might be your turn. Damn.
Nope. Close.
Yuno's gonna try and make his way through the fucking crowded area here. Actually, could Yudo make it past Yasnar is a very good question. He's just gonna toss a javelin. That's how we'll do this. And that misses. Second javelin. That one hits. Hits. As he just like, hey, as you who saw blood get onto your rapier, you just see a javelin pierce into his back. Like as he just actually, that is a very good weapon for somebody that's invisible. Now there's just this floating fucking javelin. I, I forgot he was invisible. That actually might be at disadvantage. That should be at disadvantage.
Since
Actually, wait.
yeah, since Icarus hit him, didn't it cancel out?
Yeah, I was about to say, never mind. He did get hit. So he's yes, just looking around at the group. It's your turn, Grin. Just yes. Maybe we could be reasonable.
Oh, you're so lucky. I don't have any other single target spells. If you do Hex bonus action, you can still cast spells, right?
Yes.
Okay. Going to Hex him and then do a Vicious Mockery.
Let's see how wise he is. What'd you say, Mama Mom?
I can't.
Wait,
Actually,
I was about to say, doesn't hex? Oh, doesn't hex allow you to choose who's an ability at disadvantage?
it does. I didn't think about that. I don't know if I want to count that.
Fair enough.
That feels like cheating.
Yeah, that's fair. Wait, that he
It
would
still
still beat
succeeds.
it.
Damn.
Fuck you, you bitch. Yeah, I was gonna stab him. But, well, steady aim him first. And stab. Be stabby. Minimum damage again. What the fuck? Thank you, sneak attack, for doing decently. Fucking hell. Yashna, you're up.
Right. So at this point, is he visible yet?
Oh yeah, he's definitely visible as hell.
All right.
That first one hits.
Okay, and then for a bonus action, just to make sure, where is there it is.
You should have did that first.
I should have. And it hit me to do it until like afterward.
Icarus.
Oh, look, I finally get a turn. Where is it? I have too many spells. And not enough spells at the same time.
The problem with every wizard.
For a wizard, Harry.
Shit. Won't I hit multiple of us though? Yeah. He can't turn invisible anymore though. Didn't this happen to him last time too? And he has disadvantage because of
I would say this would probably only hit like, I could do it like that. Maybe it would hit like one or two other people. We could do a roll if we want. Everyone could just roll with advantage.
Yeah,
Whoever's close in melee range, I would say.
yeah, me, Yashdar, and the extra. Go ahead and roll, Cam, with advantage.
Sorry, that's my bonus action. Nice.
Damn, everyone succeeded. But this man is definitely surrounded by light, so even if he went invisible, it wouldn't matter much. Alright, new guy's turn. And his shit is pretty normal because he has no more fucking weapons. But he started off fucking strong as hell. God damn. I did not expect a fucking crit. It, I could action surge right the fuck now. Nope. Yeah, he's logically gonna save that. As soon as that fucking longsword just cuts into him, it him he just like looks around at everyone here and just puts his hands up slowly in surrender. Just come on, we don't gotta kill me now, do we?
Unfortunately, we must. We gave you chance, comrade, and you have wasted it.
What? I'm fucking branded by Valentine. You think I have freedom?
It's very possible.
Yeah,
T-
but it is very sad. We apologize that things must end for you there.
I mean, they don't have to.
We've given you chance to be good, and you have not done.
Come back.
Welcome
What
back.
happened?
This man got his ass fucking whooped heavily. He is begging for his life. I mean, I could help maybe. I mean, I am. Well, I was Valentine's right hand in black market. Here's probably a bit different, but I can still help. Maybe.
Hmm. I do not know. Ian, what do you think?
Um, well, did I catch any of the conversation that happened between Martin and Icarus? Or was that
I'd
like a
probably
one-on-one?
tell you about it. I'd probably just telepathy it to you.
Yeah,
So,
I'd say he would have still left it to you mostly.
okay, so there's the fact that Valentine treats him like utter garbage. But then there's also the fact that he has nothing else, so we don't really know where his loyalties stand, and that's like a gray area.
Hmm.
So maybe he wants to buy a house.
You can make him sign the contract.
Maybe don't lead with that, but you gotta get him in the door first. Let's take him back to the place and show him around.
he is ending his turn with his hands up. It is his Yuno's turn, so
Hmm.
we are in an alleyway, hey, with kind of Yashnar and Aizen kind of in your way. If you did want to get up
Okay.
to slice him.
Hmm. So I could just theoretically walk through you if he would allow me to.
Yeah, if we, it would allow you to.
Hmm.
I will say this: he is looking like he is completely the fuck out of energy. He, like he has nothing left to give, really.
I think if he would allow it, he would walk past you and try to punch him in the face.
Yeah, hits. Is this lethal or non-lethal? Is the question.
Well, would I actually know that we are talking with him? Is the question.
You
Yes,
can
that is.
decide that for yourself after
'Cause
you
I don't-
punch him.
Because I don't really pay attention much.
Well, you could decide after you punch him.
So I think that he's gonna knock him unconscious.
Yeah, he is You see this? Yes, walk up and just deliver this fucking hell of a punch, knocking a few teeth out as this man Martin just is knocked the fuck out.
As soon as he goes unconscious, I take my bag of holding, I put it over his head, and I suffocate him.
Jesus Christ!
I
So
mean,
he's
you
gonna
guys have how many seconds he can stop? Or I don't know how long he can breathe, and then he doesn't. But you guys have an opportunity to stop me if you would like to.
I forget how long.
I think it's your constitution
Yeah,
times something.
uh, this man can hold his breath for about 3 minutes. That's about it.
Okay, yeah, you guys have plenty of time to stop me if you so choose to do so.
I was just staring more so, just like, hey, hey, you're going for the slow and painful way?
It was the quickest option before I realized he could hold his breath for a while.
So
You know,
I could make it fast. You want me to kill him?
nah, it's alright.
I break his little neck. It's not that hard. He's small.
Yashnar, Grin, what do you guys think? We spare him?
Hmm. I do not think we spare him.
There's good sides and bad sides, but there's so many more bad sides than good sides.
He did say it would help kill person.
Yeah, but at the same time, he's trying to save his own skin from dying.
Yeah, to be fair, he's kind of a bitch. I don't know if he'll go through with it.
And to be fair, we kicked his ass pretty easily. I don't know if he'd be that much of a. At most, he could give us information.
You think he has information? He seems like a slimy little snake. He'd say anything to live. He'd play both sides and figure out who's going to win. I mean, we could use him, I guess, but I don't trust him.
Oh no, I don't trust him either.
You know, there's one thing that I did learn in that lab of Valentine's, and that's how to make his brand even better.
So
Ooh. Back to the house.
can use it on him?
Just as the last minute is, it turns to the last minute, I pull the bag off his head.
His yellow body is starting to turn like a fucking green, green from lack of oxygen.
That's interesting. I might write that down. Observations. We take him back to the house then?
Yeah, seems like it.
Tie him up and, do the works.
I can carry him.
Get him to sign both contracts. See what happens.
Sure. Brand him and get him to sign a contract. Goddamn.
Yes.
Listen, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, carry him.
I feel like if there's one thing we're known for at this point, it's blackmail, taking advantage of people. Honestly, we're probably worse than Valentine, but we're not here to question morals.
Eisen just coughs into his hand. You two. He just points at you two.
I'm
Look,
sure that your past is a lot worse than mine, Eisen.
I told you I'm a method actor, right? And I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of Valentine to understand his motives and what he's doing and where he could be. For the sake of Arcana. In the studies, of course.
And agreed.
What?
Let's just hurry back to the house. As Eisen just hurries off.
Didn't think we'd come back here so soon.
I mean, we're bound to curse someone, right?
Yeah. Actually, Eisen stops at the front door and just says, "Actually, I'm going to continue scouting. You guys go on ahead."
I wanted telepathy to grin and ask him if he could keep an eye on what Eisen's doing.
Yes, sir.
I meant like a tracking or something. Seems to sneak away a lot. Up to you, though.
I mean, I don't really want to curse him, so I can't really track him, but I can just follow him around.
Just for a bit, and then come back and we'll prepare the sealing of the what the fuck was it? The branding.
And just drop him into the map.
Could you put him in the library?
Austin, you go to the mansion. You handle that.
Okay.
Grin, as you're following Eisen, you see him going down different hint alleys and such, continuously just going corner after corner at times. And him, 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 and him. Roll me a perception.
Okay.
At some point, as he's going around all these corners, and and he goes into who the actual main crowd area, you lose sight of him completely in the crowd. Hold, hold, hold. Like he's just weaving between the crowd. Hold, hold, hold. So you end up losing. Well, actually, are you flying following him, or are you following him on the ground?
I was just about to say, when I see him go into the crowd, I'm gonna take off to try to get a bird's eye view.
Yeah, like for sure, if you were on the ground, you definitely lost sight of him in the crowd. Hold, hold. As soon as you start flying, hing, hing, among the crowd, roll me another perception.
Cool.
Yeah, you definitely just lost sight of him. He
Can
has
I bardic
blended into the
inspiration
crowd.
myself?
Nope. You wish you could right now. He has completely disappeared into the crowd. Oh, oh during this.
It feels like he was
You,
trying to lose me, even though he shouldn't have been able to see me. But damn, he's fast.
CP, motherfucker, don't make me actually start making CP9 stuff. Gonna fucking hit some hey with a fucking finger pistol. Do you who try and find him still, or do you start heading back to the mansion?
I'm going to try to look for him until it seems like I can't find him.
Roll me one more perception. This time with disadvantage since you did completely lose sight of him.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah. With a 14, I would say, hey, hey, he, you. Mm, actually, before I say this, what's his? That is the wrong freaking character. I just clicked on. What the fuck? Yeah, you definitely lost sight of him at this point. Hey, hey, you can't tell between the slaves and the actual people. Oh, God, that would be terrifying. That would be terrifying. if he is amongst the crowd or not. Uh, uh, and that's all you
Alright.
can tell. Yeah.
Then I will make my way back to the mansion.
Meanwhile, at the mansion,
I might as well put my token back because I just remembered I can't go through fucking stairs still. looking
What's
for it.
everybody doing?
where'd you put the guy? Why is he up there?
He said library.
Oh, I put him up there because he was getting guarded by the two people.
I don't trust them.
That's a fair thing to not trust.
By the way, I have the library's door locked. If anybody wants to be inside, they just gotta come inside. But when they come inside, relock the door.
I'm just gonna stay over here. That's right behind the bar counter. You can do what you do in there.
I throw some books at him to wake him up.
What? Why does my head hurt?
I want to use Valentine's voice because I can shape change and change my voice. So I'm gonna do that to use Valentine's voice. And while he's disoriented, I want to kind of just, taunt him. Martin, you're good for nothing. How'd you let yourself get captured?
What?
What are you planning on doing?
He's looking around the room for the voice.
I'm gonna let Yashnar take the lead, and then Grin will show up shortly.
What can you tell us about Valentine that we don't know?
He hates cold. Wait, that's me. Fuck.
You see Yashnar slowly moving his hand to his axe.
Okay. He. To be honest, I only really know like two of his locations here.
And what are they?
Well, one is the town hall, and the other one is his kind of house here.
And where is his house?
I don't know the exact address of his house, but I know the exact vicinity it's in. It's kind of in the rich people island.
Yashnar hits the wall where slightly close to where he is.
Okay. It's on the rich people island.
Is there anyone there we need to worry about?
I mean, besides the rich people, I get better guards instead of sentries.
Is there a way around them?
No, I mean it's a literal island. If you're not going across the bridges, you're kind of coming across the water.
The way across. I'm not sure if you know this, but is there underground tunnel into it?
I don't think so.
Hmm.
I mean, if there was one, it would probably be flooded by now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. Is there anything else you can tell us?
That he went to bed until he was 10?
I'm gonna use his voice again and say, "You're such a dirty liar."
Where is he?
Oh, grin. Just in time. As I unlock the door and let Grin in and then lock the door again.
Um. So, here's the thing. Is that he kinda is very hard to pin down because he's always moving. So, um, he has no real weaknesses. Um, I mean, yeah, he has no real weaknesses. He's just like a monster among men.
Hmm.
I'm so sorry for overstepping if I am, but didn't you know that orc that you killed?
Yes, he was from my village.
Yes, he was more powerful than me, and you still killed him. Valentine was stronger than him. So, yeah. But if you want, I could probably use my invisible powers and kinda, um, poison him before the battle starts.
Um, Let me make this very clear. It's not a
Oh,
it's not a if we want you to do something thing, because if we want you to do something, you're going to do it.
okay.
So I slowly get him like situated into like a tattoo chair.
I'm
Am
gonna
I
dim.
taller?
I'm gonna dim the lights.
And yes, the gecko probably is tall. Actually, they might just be about the same height.
How tall is the lizard?
Uh,
Not
uh,
that tall.
How tall is he?
Well, give me a moment, because he was based off the Geico lizard.
yeah, that motherfucker might be smaller than Grin. That motherfucker might be a lot smaller than Grin.
Geico lizard height.
That motherfucker is 5 or 6 inches tall.
No
Eh,
7 inches. God, this man is like the size. This,
I assumed
this,
that he was like the size of like a kobold, maybe.
yeah, like this man is the size of a fucking pixie. In that case, Austin.
I based it. Martin is literally the Geico lizard's name, and he's literally based off the Geico lizard. just with invisibility powers.
So you can't change his fucking height because this feels redundant. I could have
Yeah,
just
like this-
squashed
I
him.
I guess he's like 3'5" or something.
Yeah, like we could have just stepped on this motherfucker at any time.
He's like a solid 4 foot tall.
So he is taller than Green. Like no wonder no one could see the motherfucker. He small and invisible.
He does say that under his breath. He's like, "Am I taller?"
I'm going to enjoy this very much. So for the branding process, would I have to remove
The what
Valentine?
process?
Don't worry about that. This is also like a just out of game question.
Yeah.
Would that require taking off Valentine's brand first, or is it like turning his brand into my own?
Considering you're improving his brand, you would pretty much be overwriting his with your own. But I would say you have to take off his brand first.
All the more pain for him.
How do you take it off in the first place?
It's a magic brand; it can be taken off.
Yeah, it's a curse.
Mhm.
But do we have any other questions we'd like to ask him before incessant screaming begins?
Nope, I'm all good here.
Yashna?
None.
I will begin the process now.
I'm gonna plug my ears and I'm gonna go to work on my glyph of warding in my book.
I would say this would be a sleight of hand, really. This is
For me?
with advantage. Yeah, considering how much you know for the brands, I'd say with advantage.
Okay, yeah. My rolls are shit.
it, it's very rocky, but it does take you some time, and it's very rocky. Martin is feeling all the fucking pain in from this. The sleight of hand is more so how painful it is for him.
Oh, then I want
So
the
how?
nat one.
Oh,
Like what?
this is this is how carefully, like how well you're removing it, while also oh, how how quickly you're doing it, plus how how easily you're doing it. If you're saying I'll take the that one, yeah,
If
he's feeling
if I can
every bit of pain.
successfully take it off with him feeling every ounce of pain, then yes, I will take the nat one.
Yeah, if you didn't know about the brand as much as you did, I wouldn't say hey you would gain it guaranteed, but in this case, you do. Removing it is a lot easier, anyways. So he feels every bit of pain here, as you are removing Valentine's brand, and he is even bleeding by the end of it.
Why?
Are you ready for the cauterization process?
What?
Oh, don't worry about that. And I want my branding to be more in the form of like a cold press brand, like using my frost breath to make this as painful as possible.
Oh my god. I'm trying to think on what to say for a role. Hey, this can go to either. Actually, this can go to three different things really. So, when I, when you're adding the brand, I will let you choose between Arcana, Performance to see how well you're drawing it and everything, or Sleight of Hand. You are free to choose
Arcana,
whichever one.
Performance, or sleight of hand. One of these is the obvious choice. It doesn't matter.
For this, is it is a lot more shaky. He, a 10 is still a pass in this case. It's 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 shaky and stable and definitely painful as hell for him, him. Especially since you're just freezing it over. Sure. What is the design of your brand?
I hadn't thought this far.
This is your own brand. You have. I doubt you want the same one as Valentine.
Dude, make it a dick.
just just give the fucking.
Is it just gonna be a dick on his face?
It's just a dick on his
Trouble?
forehead.
Dick on his forehead. You.
Classic.
Yeah. You, there's just this cold feeling that starts, and then it gets more painful as he's etching in the symbol for his branding thing as the magic laces into it. Hit on onto Martin's forehead. It, 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 he can feel every bit of this pain going into him. It feels like he's getting frostbite over and over again. Actually, consider you're hitting him directly in the forehead. He feels like he's getting fucking brain freeze as well. So, so but soon
He is
enough,
screaming bloody murder.
Man, I hope this house
The-
is soundproof.
No, it's not. Not even close.
people outside. The, the, people outside are just equating it to, oh, must be a slave getting disciplined.
Although I do want to see how loud it is.
Oh dear God, he's about to roll something for it.
It's pretty accurate description, to be fair.
Yeah, I just like most of them are just gonna assume it's a slave getting disciplined.
No, let's just amp this up to a 1d100.
Is it not a slave being disciplined?
Fair enough.
Hmm.
That man is screaming like 70. Hey, well, a D100 usually you want lower, better, but in this case, yeah, that man is screaming loud as shit.
I wanted higher the number, the louder he gets.
Yeah, before D100, it's hard to get the lower numbers.
I was gonna roll a d20, but then I was like, no, that's not loud enough. I want to go loud.
Yeah, that means you're taking all this down right to the face, Grin. All his fucking screaming.
I am relishing in it. I'm sure this is a terrible scene for Yashnar, but I'm in my zone right now.
Actually, yeah, Yashnar is. How is Yashnar taking this?
Yasnar's pretty okay with it. He recognizes that, unfortunately, this is just what had to happen.
Oh, it could have been so much easier.
Yashnar says, "This is punishment. I gave you the chance to be good. You must now accept the consequences."
Yeah, okay, well, hey, you're not a good person, so I don't feel bad about this.
Yashnar, I will always give you a chance to repent. If you do not, you will suffer.
If you do not repent, I do not care what happens.
After about an hour, the brand fully sets in. And granted, you finished up like I would say, hey, 30 minutes ago. It was just setting in still, so, as Martin's body is just twitching with pain.
That wasn't so bad now, was it?
No, he doesn't respond to you because he's slightly not unconscious, but like very, very close to it.
You know, that is the exact response I wanted.
All that
So,
pain.
what do we do with him now?
Well, we could get him to sign the paper, but we could also get him to do other things. Also, I finished up my book. Yes, I finished my book.
You mean the bomb?
Oh, Bomb Part 1, Chapter 1, Page 1.
Have you started page 2 yet?
It takes an hour to make a page, but, you know,
Oh god.
I was trying to
One-
find some time, but we were a little bit busy.
1 hour to make one page?
Well, 1 hour to cast Glyph of, Glyph of Warding, which I can do a fuck ton of shit with, by the way.
Yes. I know that.
And I will eventually get creative. Because you could use Glyph of Warding to put haste in there, and then you could just have
Yes.
haste be a thing that you just use regularly, like out of a book.
Yeah. I think there's one part of Glyph of Warding that says it actually can't move around that much.
So it's depending on the object, it can't move, but because it's in an object, the object isn't moving.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah. You gotta be a rules lawyer to like really nitpick. But I feel like my character would fine tune to try to work around how spells work.
Okay. You hear some stumbling, some kind of plates and shit breaking, and then you hear a knock at the door that sounds super like hard and kind of dents the door a little bit.
We left you
Grin,
know
what?
unattended with a full bar.
Grin, why don't you have your buddy open the door? You know,
Is
the
he
lizard
awake or is he still like just twitching?
He's very not there.
He he his he pretty much is gone. His mind is not there right now. Oh, the lights are not home. The lights are off.
I think I broke him a little bit. We might have to come back to him later.
Is he gonna be the guy who goes into the basement?
And then you hear another knock, like about a good 20 seconds after the first knock,
You
because they're
know,
really slow. They're like, bang.
it begins to unlock the door. You know, I'm surprised he actually knocked.
Yes,
Opens the door.
the door is still on its hinges, for the most part.
Do
Yeah.
you open it? He literally almost kind of jumps at you and gives you like one of the biggest fucking hugs ever. I
Are you all right?
fucking love all of you.
I'm gonna need to talk to the servants to limit him.
We love you, good friend.
I think it's fine as long as he's not acting too crazy. I mean, I'm not crazy about this, but it's pretty tame for what he could be doing.
So Yashnar,
Yes?
they have. I think they made a drink named after you
What makes you say that?
because I said, I said, I said, I said, give me a drink you think the green man would like, pointing at the grung, and then the fairy said, "Your orc friend?" And then she made me a very good drink. So
Oh,
I
that is
think
lovely.
so I think they made a drink called the Yashna.
Oh, that's so nice.
They also have a thing called the package, but I don't know what the fuck that was. But I had 12 of them.
Oh, did you enjoy yourself?
I feel fucking amazing.
I'm glad. You deserve that.
We gonna kill this bitch yet?
No.
You know, it's like new.
Also, I fucking love this little bitch.
What is he just pointing at the
Who?
grung?
He pretty much just waved his hand in the general vicinity of all the little people that are in the room.
So he is. So
I fucking
pretty
love
much.
this bitch.
So pretty much grin.
He's so cute. Like fucking look. Anyway, where the fuck was all the screaming? Sounded like somebody being fucking murderized and carterized or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it was about as close to that as you can get without actually being murder.
Yeah, that's a giant dick.
Do you like it? It's a little art project
Why
of
is it?
mine.
Why is it so girthy?
We gotta make it prominent, you know. It's the branding.
Did you have to take his entire fucking forehead? It's long and girthy.
Well, I
The
mean, I didn't
fuck was
have to
that
put it
shit?
on his forehead, but I also don't really like this guy, so fuck him. He deserved it.
You're fucking right, he did. That bitch was a fucking bitch. Also, I think the pixie likes me
You know,
What to say that?
because she gave me extra alcohol. Like a lot of
you
extra alcohol.
you know, we own the house. That is our alcohol.
What?
You are allowed to drink as much of it as you want. She's not giving you extra, it's just more.
So I didn't have to pay her? I could all?
You
No,
know what? You
you
should
did.
still pay her.
Oh. Because I already did.
Just whisper over to Yashnar. I kind of feel bad for the people.
Why so?
Because they're forced to work here under a fiendish contract.
It is unfortunate, but I do not know how we would stop that without killing the fiend in question.
Also, I think I might have got Freddy drunk.
You gave the depressed slave frog.
Oh, he's had a lot more than I had.
How many times his body weight?
A lot.
If you look out the door, you can see him still drinking.
Just imagine he's in the same state that Martin's in.
Somehow
Over
this
there
motherfucker's
twitching on the
conscious still.
floor.
Yeah, he is pretty much on the floor twitching. There's a mug in his hand.
He's still trying to drink it, but he can't really lift his arm up anymore. that it, Tommy? Or
So
he calls him a
Icarus,
different name every time.
Icarus, you were
How
saying that
you...
you like it better this way.
I mean, I don't know what I was saying. I was dealing with that racket. Maybe I spoke too soon. At least he's not
Also,
running around causing trouble.
I never noticed that you have a beak and feathers.
Yes.
And then he kind of touches your face. And it's like, they're really fucking awesome. And then he's like, I fucking love you guys.
We love you too, friend.
And then he kind of just like not stumble, but he kind of like timbers backwards and then kind of laughs when he hits the ground. I'm gonna lay here for a
He's like giant baby.
I feel like he's going to get alcohol poisoning.
Wouldn't he be immune?
What percent of his liver do you think still works?
We could dissect him and find out.
I mean, he is immune to poison, so he can't get alcohol poisoning.
Can't drink alcohol, bro.
I'm pretty
Like
sure they're talking about you.
He can't get
Oh.
drunk.
I do not have such anything that has to deal with poison. Poison's just poison.
That man's liver might be fucked up heavily already.
He's gonna need a wish spell.
Use a whole
Or at
wish
least a
spell for
priest.
just a liver.
Yes, or at least a priest.
I'm gonna go to bed. As
Harping
soon
at
as I get up,
Eisen to make sure that he actually made it to the bed, but Eisen isn't here.
I'm gonna go as soon as I get up from here. If I ever get up from here. Am I talking to myself now?
You see Cyrus walk over and just pick this man up.
Holy shit! We got a strong boy.
Oh, shut up.
Oh,
Thank you, Cyrus.
Welcome.
he pretty too.
And he just tosses you onto a bed. He doesn't. He just tosses you. He gives no fucks. You almost hit the wall.
I would like to think that I am half off the bed, but also half on the bed. Like my head and shoulders are kind of touching the ground while my legs are on the bed.
He literally just threw you. He did not care where you landed.
I know, I'm just saying it. That's where I would like to have landed.
Yeah, they're literally dealing with a walking child, it looks like. Like, as he goes back to leaning on the wall.
You get used to it.
I don't know if I'll ever get used to that.
So, how do we make sure that he doesn't escape?
Who?
The foaming lizard.
Tell him not to.
Do
Right?
do you think that commands work when they're unconscious?
I mean, I'm one for finding out. Also, you could probably chain him up.
You
I
know
don't know.
that is a smart idea.
Um, I see a bit of irony in this situation, I think.
Feeling
What
a
do you mean?
sense of deja vu?
Um, I don't know. Maybe I'm reflecting a bit too much. Goes back into the book.
I've been listening to him scream for like the last half an hour. I can't hear anything.
Yes. I'll talk to you telepathy. Isn't this a bit messed up? I mean, didn't that happen to you? Now you're doing it to him? Not
Uh,
sure why I thought about this a bit too late, but
you know, I feel like I say this a lot. Let's not question the morality of things we do, because if we do
no,
that,
I'm not
then
questioning the
nothing's gonna get
morality.
done.
I'm not questioning the morality. I'm questioning the, like shit. It's kind of fucked that you did
If
what happened to you.
if you're asking if I like doing what I'm doing, the answer is no. But
Okay.
I I feel like it'll help us, no?
Well, I am all for studying academically and learning things. Plus, it is useful.
Also, it's now occurring to me.
What's
I
up?
don't know how much the party knows, like in terms of backstory.
Mm,
Oh, I heard a rumor. I'm just kind of piecing things together. My character's the first to find out about things, because I'm an investigator. And you said something about the basilisk, and.
yeah,
Actually, I got an idea.
yeah.
Also, I'm the type of character who's like, I'm gonna say a statement, and it may or may not be true, but then I will try to prod and find out if it is true. Like the whole vampire scenario and the werewolf scenario. But the werewolf scenario had some evidence.
The vampire scenario, different story.
Look, I'm suspicious, so I'm just trying to make guesses here until I figure out what it is. So it's probably about 2 o'clock now. Um, what's everyone in the mood to do?
Hmm. That is a good question.
We are hearing the conversation of the DMs.
Typity, typity, type, type, type.
You're not hearing anything.
Snoring in the background, obviously.
Well, yeah, you definitely hear that. That man, it sounds like a fucking freight train.
Should we prank him?
I mean, I don't think it'd be that hard to prank him. Well, almost everyone in that fucking room hears it. I'm pretty sure her grin does not hear any of that snoring.
So, what are we doing?
Uh, well, how many books have you been reading through, by the way, Jake?
Maybe like, let's do this. Probably just a one book, because I was also making that rune, the glyph.
All right. Hey, hey, hey. With that one book you've been reading, you probably would end up uh, stumbling upon on certain names that have been said throughout the war, or on multiple occasions, and as some of the biggest names in the actual war. Her, her, let me just roll it. Uh, uh, the calling them um um it's like you pretty much find a Naruto bingo book to be exact.
Gotcha.
Many different names of different people. Who, some of them have pictures, some of them don't. Huh. Valentine actually has a picture in there, ironically, but he's lower her on the book in the book.
Is there any particular ones with picture that you want to just throw out there?
You know what? Yeah. You see the Scarlet Inferno host pic, a woman with his like vibrant scarlet hair, her red eyes, has crimson red eyes, has almost oh, she clearly looks beautiful, and everything. Hey,
What race is she?
she looks human, from the picture. Hey,
Okay, I would probably try to imitate her by looking at the picture and doing the best with like makeshift body parts that, non-visible parts. I'm just assuming, but
yeah,
matching the picture the best that I can. Like a generic copy that's like semi-realistic based on the picture.
yeah, Yashnar and Grin, you do see him change before you.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that is how you do that. Hmm.
I um I haven't found a voice to copy yet, so just do a couple of voice changes. Try to figure out a good one.
Another picture you see, he is labeled hold hold for the Northern Fist. You see this older man with a white beard, white hair, a, a scar across his eye. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if that's the right picture. Where the fuck is it? A scar across his eye. Hey, one of his eyes look blind, and he's got plenty of wrinkles, but he looks built as hell from what you can tell in the picture.
I'll turn into him and I'll copy Yuno's voice. Oh, so what do we do?
Hmm. I say we start making plans to go to Rich People Island.
Rich People Island.
Yeah, like Lizard Boy brought up. That is where Violet Valentine's home is. So that would be a good place to potentially see.
I mean, we could start checking it out for sure. Bryn. I shake
Hmm.
Bryn and then I talk to him telepathy. Are you alright?
Oh yes, never been better.
You seem out of it.
Uh, you know, losing one of your five senses does that to you.
You want to step out of the room? Maybe, I don't know, try to regain your sense of hearing?
How would I go about that?
Time. Do some small, meaningless task.
You hear another knock at the door.
I don't think he closed the door back up.
Oh, no, we did.
Yeah.
Like I said, when we first came in here, when someone comes in, I lock it behind me. And
Fair
then,
enough.
I never actually came in though. We were just I was talking to you.
oh
through
yeah,
the
we
door.
talked to you, but then when you left, we closed the door and locked it.
Or when he got dragged away.
How do I want to go about doing this? I will turn myself into his old dead girlfriend and open the door.
What the fuck?
I would think that out of all the people who would come to the door, it would probably be him. I could be wrong, but you know.
As soon as you open the door, he was about to say something, stares at you, who, who for a whole minute. Like he is just silent for a whole minute, just like I had to drinking too much. I'm going to bed.
Good night. Sleep well.
He is just gone. He is just
Go into his bedroom.
Then I will turn back into my Eric Cochran self. And just, take in the atmosphere of what the fuck's going on out here.
Well, one of the tables is kind of knocked over because somebody ran into it by accident. We see a bunch of shattered plates. Don't know what Grin's doing over there, but that's what you see when you first walk out the door.
Someone else doing something?
I don't know. I mean, I said I don't know what Grin's doing over there. But
Uh,
is Yashnar doing something?
Hmm. Yasner's calling everyone to the table.
Mm.
Everyone, I say we come up with plan to storm Rich People Island.
Everyone, everyone?
Yes, everyone.
do we not? Do we not already count as the quote unquote rich people?
I meant like the Rich People Island that Valentine's home is on.
Yes. I mean, could we just go there? Is it like sectioned off or?
Not
Dude,
really.
we could go look for a house. We're new in
If
town,
you
and we
if you were to go,
may or may not have money. We're just looking.
yeah.
Let's keep the trend of stealing and take Valentine's house after we murder him.
Yes. I like that idea.
Let's
You
do it
asked for
this guy,
everybody,
babe.
so everybody's gathering.
Not you. You're not with us. You stay here. I mean, whatever. Oh, anyone else? Anyone else want to pipe up since y'all sitting here?
He's still drunk as hell.
Thought you were going to bed.
They said everybody out here.
Go to bed. You're tired. You'll need
I
to
don't-
sleep.
I don't get it. Do you want everybody out here, or do you not want everybody out here?
Do
Sure.
you think we?
Stay for whatever reason. All right. So I do like your plan. We go there. We simply say we are looking. That is a good idea. Anyone else got any ideas?
Hmm. Well, if we can, well, if going to look doesn't work, we he could always try sneaking onto the island. And of course, if we can find a way to sneak onto the island.
Might have to be in disguises regardless.
Hmm. All right. So we got a plan and a backup plan. I like this. So we should do this within maybe 1 to 2 days, you guys think? Or now? Or now's also fine.
It's like 3 o'clock. I don't got any other plans.
I don't think it's a good idea to do it now.
Yeah, you're supposed to go to bed. You're
But
drunk.
what about your other friend?
Which one?
The other one. The one
Other?
that's loud as fuck right now.
He's drunk. He's sleeping.
Yes, but you're gonna go without him?
I mean,
Honestly, I think that I mean,
Isn't he like your muscle?
he's just loud, like you said. And this is
he
a
does
sneak
help out
mission.
a lot.
And don't you have that other man with you? The one that is surprisingly not here right now?
Why do you say that like it's a surprise? You are drunk.
I'm gonna go get some more.
Cyrus just goes, cut him off.
Would she listen to you?
I mean, he's technically part of the group that owns the house.
Does she have to listen? Is she obligated to listen?
I mean,
Can she make her own decisions?
technically she can, but it will not be good for her.
Okay.
So she would technically have to listen to the owners of said house.
I mean, technically, we don't own the house.
Exactly.
And plus, we got the. He just points to the library extra. And now, well, eh, besides the huge branding on his forehead, probably being a beacon to most people. Well, to Valentine, to to that man specifically. He he could get onto the island possibly if he had enough influence.
what the fuck do you guys want to do? Everyone seems tired.
All
It's
I
right.
only 3
mean,
o'clock.
All right. So I say we go now, but it seems like everyone's too either drunk or sleepy, so I suppose we will go tomorrow.
yeah, we can stock up on potions first.
I
Never
don't know
heard.
why. I don't know why, but I don't like you.
What did I do? I just
Yep.
gave you ideas.
Oh, maybe you should spend more time with your girlfriend. She's lonely, and you want to go on adventures and widow her. Also, the guy who tells you what to do isn't around, so don't listen to me. I'm just saying.
Okay. What if I want to go fuck my wife right now?
You're a sicko.
Fuck you.
So Icarus,
Yes.
you have the key to the tower, right?
Yes.
Okay. Two things. One, if we are going to lock him somewhere, it should probably be the demiplane.
That makes sense. You want to
Second
try the
thing,
library door?
yes, that was the other thing. See if it works elsewhere.
We'll give it a shot. I guess we'll, move him outside and then try on the library door.
You put it into the library door. Or, there you can hear it click, hit, and as soon as you open the doorway, hey, it it clearly is the demi plane before you once more.
Oh, dude, this is fucking kick ass.
We have a bag of holding, but for us.
It is pretty sick. Also, keys and doors. Just think of the possibilities. Now you see me, now you don't. Yes, a bag of holding for us. You were right the first time. Also, we have a house within a house, and that's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah. Martin at this point is starting to be a bit more conscious.
I would assume me, Grin, and maybe whoever else wants to join us would go to the demiplane. Sure. Yeah, I guess
Does
we take Martin into the demiplane.
does all the noise cut out as soon as you like close the door?
Yeah, it
I
would.
would assume so.
It's so quiet in there now.
Oh shit, this is like amazing. If I ever need a quiet time to get away from everyone.
We need to see if we can get this key duplicated.
Yes. That might be tricky. I wish I knew a guy. I mean, I used to know a guy, but I don't think he's alive anymore.
Okay, what do you want to do with the lizard man?
Oh, Grin?
No,
Well,
the gecko
just
man.
Yes, I was asking Grin what he wanted to do with him now that
Oh.
we're here.
do we want to just dump him off here, or just put him in
Okay,
here
but
and lock him in?
hear me out. If we were the bad people, think of all the slaves we could capture and just put them in here. But we're not those people. This guy deserved it.
All the
But I
females
guess,
I could capture.
just think about it. It's probably all perspective, though.
Oh, hold on. There's one thing I have to ask. Out of game. Is would we know if there's a time discrepancy between the demiplane and the real one?
Ooh, that could be interesting. You can roll for
No.
it. You can make it up right now, or it could change.
Yeah, it'll probably change depending. Hmm. It'll change completely depending on it. Hmm. It, you do not know currently. You have no clue.
That makes sense.
All right. Just want to make sure that we don't go to retrieve this guy and he's like 80 years old, rotting on the floor.
I was thinking we come back out and we like missed a day or something happened and we're just like, oh, okay. Like 2 hours went by and it's been like, like
60
week.
years.
You are
Who fuck?
leaving him with food, right?
Maybe.
Does the demi plate not come with food?
No,
Probably
it does
not.
not. No, it does not.
We bought a house without any food.
Like food or water. It's just a.
We should do we have to do Farmscape Simulator and do all the shit, dock it and all that? You know what?
We could
Let's just step
probably just
back.
buy food.
No, we could just step back, raid the house, bring whatever, and then come back in here, drop him off with that.
That is also true.
I don't believe in buying things.
As we have seen.
I mean, sometimes, but
You
for a
believe in
good
buying
deal.
spell scrolls. But
Yes.
anything else?
So we'll just pop back out, grab some rations, some food that's laying around, and pop back in.
Yes, when you walk in, you hear all the noises.
I
And
literally would
also,
probably see them going in and out.
yeah,
So I just like, hey,
the
blink.
door's all the way open.
Just like, what the fuck did I miss?
A lot. Because I couldn't find you a lot.
Hey Martin, I hope you like wherever the fuck this shit is, and just food.
It kind of halfway answers you because his words are still kind of not there. He's like slurring, kind of.
And here's some drink. Sets
And
it down.
one eye seems to still be twitching.
Oh, no need to thank me, Martin. Just take care of yourself. We'll be back shortly to see how you're doing. Here's a bedroll, and there's your food. And if you gotta piss, I don't know. There's a bathroom over there.
Is it literally just like one ration in like a bottle of water that you just gave him?
No, I'm giving him whatever was in the house. That's like just out.
He just emptied out the house. Does that include all the
I
alcohol?
No, no alcohol.
I already drank most of that.
I don't know if we want to put all of our food into the demiplane.
I mean, some of it. I mean, we're not even. I don't know. We kind of combined our houses now. This is a bit tricky. But we could put the key anywhere.
Yeah, it just means you gotta lock up the door.
I say we give him like a week's worth of food and then see what happens.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Is it you got a sundial?
Uh, Not on me.
Okay. So anyways, if you guys need to do anything here, now's your chance.
I don't need to leave anything here.
We confiscated most of his stuff, right? Just to be clear.
Okay, but he had a lot of shit, so who wanted what?
I guess let's auction it off. He was the auction guy, so you know it's only fair.
Okay, I need to use the bathroom again, so you give everybody what the fuck they wanted.
Well, well, let's.
By the way, before I leave, he had a whole entire bandolier of just daggers,
Yeah,
regular daggers, and a regular bandolier of just like other daggers.
yeah. He just had a whole bunch of daggers on him. So we'll start with the regular daggers. Who's getting them? Who's getting them?
This guy.
Turning him
enough.
into a thrown weapon guy.
All right, his next set of daggers. Here's dagger of guitar solos.
Grin. Self-explanatory there.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I was like, I have a feeling I know who that's going to.
I didn't answer
And
at
you
first because I was trying to figure out what would those do.
you gotta find out, man. It's part of the fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well,
They play sick melodies and do cool shit.
It literally does. It literally does play melodies. Robert's just like, oh yes.
It's great.
All right, next one. It's a classic. Dagger of Venom. Dagger of Venom.
Actually, yeah, I'll take that. I don't know. Is Eisen with us?
Yeah,
He
I'm in
walked in the door.
here. I walked in the door at this point.
Oh, you walk in the door and I give you the dagger and said, "There, now I've given everyone a weapon."
Okay. Next up, Hellfire Dagger. Hellfire Dagger.
I would take that for reasons, if that's okay with everyone.
No objections here.
I ain't got no
Hellfire.
clue.
Hellfire.
Next up, it's a good, prevention system. Silver Dagger. Silvered.
Can get that one, right?
I can totally get that one. I'll probably take it too. I'll probably burn my hand every time I try to use it.
Every time you try to use it, I'm pretty sure if you just have it on your side, you're gonna be burning. We'll just slide that on into your inventory now.
You know, it just has just a permanent rash now.
You aren't wrong. Next up, Vicious Dagger. Here.
Yashnar?
Hmm.
Could
No,
come
I do
handy
not.
in a pinch, or you could sell it.
Actually, you're right. I take, please.
And that's the last of his daggers. Now on to his 2 rapiers. A +3 rapier.
Well, I mean, if no one else is going to speak up, then
We're going in order here. You get first pick.
Just has a +3. Hold on a minute.
It is
this is
pretty
either
good.
going to me or Eisen. I don't know. Does
Eisen
Eisen
just
want it?
Eisen just waves his hand off, just like you can take it. Next up, another Unova Branchen, Silvered Rapier.
Oh yeah, one of
Um,
those.
I guess I'll take it. You know, in case things happen.
Yep. Yeah, understandable. And last but not least, another fucking. How many silver fucking weapons did you give him? You had him prepared to fucking shoot you. Good shit. Silvered hand crossbow.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who wants it?
Cyrus just raises his hand, mostly because he needs shit. Yeah. And that's all of his weapons.
What else does he have?
Ball bearings, pretty much the basic utilities. He's,
Well, we'll just take those away from him.
yep.
You know, so he doesn't hurt himself.
I'll leave him with the rations he already had in his water skin. These
What if-
tools, these tools.
I already have some.
I definitely don't need any.
I am not good with them.
Doesn't mean you can't have them. What about Grin?
I mean, if they're scraps, then
And then the rest truly is just scraps.
Okay, anybody want to say goodbye?
You will
Nope.
not be missed.
Okay. Gonna head out and get ready to shut the door and lock it.
Well, that solves that problem.
I think Grin had a question there. Your question.
no question.
Your gold.
Oh no, I have 210 pounds of gold on me.
Maybe that's what the bag of golden can be. It's just a good place to store gold, like a, you know.
I don't know if we do encumbrance here, but
I don't think that we
severely
are
overweight.
because I am also overweight by a lot and I have been for a long time.
I'm
Yeah, because of that
carrying
fucking
double
giant
my
ass grate.
capacity.
I mean, I'm here. I'm overweight, but you know, I have a bag of holding. Most of my shit would be in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we don't do a whole lot for encumbrance. Yes, but definitely I would say the bag of golding would be a good area to, because it's still technically a bag of holding, would be a good area to store. Right.
Didn't we say any? What was the rule we made for it?
Any items that go into the bag of golding are turning into gold.
Okay, so if I put a silver piece in, does it become a gold piece?
Yes.
So if I transfer all of my gold into Electrum and then put it in the bag of golding, do I double my money?
Hold on, let's think about that situation.
Yes.
I mean, yes.
Who uses fucking Electrum?
I mean,
put
if I'm
your
trying to
copper
make
pieces
this
in
hustle, then me.
Yeah, dude, just trade in your gold for copper and then put it in the bag of golden. Money glitch. With consequences. Okay, goodbye, Martin. Closes door, locks door.
Uh, So he is not here. And I guess that will be it.
Yeah, that that would probably it for your session tonight.